Well, it's Tuesday.
It is.
And we're in the attic again. Mm-hmm. And we're playing with another piece of large-scale rolling stock from AMS, the plastic version of Accucraft.
Right.
And what we're looking at this week is their tank car. And it's an amazing tank car. And here it is. I've already peeled it out of the cardboard box because getting everything on, it just takes a while, saving you that grief. But here we're going to unbox just from the styrofoam. And
oh, wow.
Wow. And there it is.
Yeah.
And it's still in its
original wrapper.
Original wrapper.
Yes.
So let's unwrapper it.
Conical.
Yeah, these come in a lot of different.
Right.
I've always kind of favored the Gramps tank cars. I don't really know why. I don't know.
Gramps.
I've seen them around on Cumbres and Toltec. I guess
Right.
is the whole thinking.
Oh, something fell off. That's scary. Is it gonna make it?
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
Let me
what
get your something that fell off. It's
geez,
a part.
It's the brake shoes, and it's actually snapped right off. And this is one of the big problems with a lot of these large-scale cars. Sometimes the packaging can do more damage than
Right, just trying to get them out of
trying
there,
to get
no
them
matter
in and
how
out. And
careful.
it broke the.
Well, I think that was broken
brake.
right
Was
when
it already?
Yeah, it was in that plastic.
And there's this problem with any large scale that they're heavy and they're
Right.
big and they get knocked around in shipping, and if they're not packaged really, really well, we'll have an upcoming show on that.
Right.
They're not going to survive to their destination. They're just too heavy.
Hold on one second, because you've got a bag of something underneath
the
there.
silica gel.
Yeah.
And it's caught up in the brake, which is broken.
That one's broken also.
Yep.
Or is it just bent?
It's just.
It's
supposed to be kind of
it's on the wiggle.
on the wiggle. It's
Okay.
supposed to be that way. And
Okay.
the other one's more than wiggling, it's broken.
Yes.
Anyway, that one's still not in the position. Anyway, this is their version of the tank car. And there's an interesting little bit of history here. I bought this from Hans at Gold Coast Station some years ago. It's the first time it's ever been out of the box. You know me. But Hans decided he was going to get rid of all of his AMS when Bachmann came out with their Spectrum line, because when he looked at the Spectrum, he said, those are better than the AMS and they're cheaper than the AMS, so who in their right mind is going to buy AMS? So before the Bachmanns hit the market, he marked down all of his AMS. Well, in reality, the differences are just not that different. Pretty much a pair of sixes. There are some things like working journal covers and stuff that you'll find on a Bachmann Spectrum that you won't find on one of these. But they're both really amazing. The neat thing, if you're into tank cars, is that AMS did this framed tank car, which is really nice. But Bachmann did a framed tank car, which is a completely different framed tank car, and they did a frameless tank car, which is the one you see most often from Bachmann. So that's three complete different tank car prototypes that are all really amazing and really neat. And so if you're into tank cars, you can get three really nice ones without scratch building or doing anything.
That one's really cool.
Isn't this neat? It's got a lot of really cool detail.
It sure does.
And like all the AMSs, the coupler releases from the release handle.
Oh, that is just the coolest thing.
This one doesn't quite want to. There we go. Brake lines. Just, I mean, really a tremendous amount of detail.
That's really cool.
Aren't those just the coolest thing?
Can't wait to get it going.
Yeah, I'm dying to see. And one thing about tank cars, if you're into tank cars, you pretty much have to put together a string of tank cars.
Of course.
Just one in the train looks neat, but having 4 or 5 in a train, well back in the train, because prototype practice is you keep the locomotive away from these things on the outside chance that they blow up. You don't want to take the whole engine crew with. So you put 3 or 4 or 5 cars up by the engine, and then you put your tank cars further back in the train for safety reasons. Anyway, that's a beautiful model.
Sure is. I like that.
Really, and I got an excellent price because Hans was closing it out.
Now's the time to buy.
Thank you, Hans. You rock. I've bought so much stuff from Hans over the. Pretty much, he's just been my go-to guy to buy.
There you go.
Everything at Gold Coast Station.
Nice.
And was in Ventura, and he also had one on the Tehachapi and blah blah blah. Not sure if he's still got the Ventura store or not. At any rate, there it is.
That's
The
awesome.
Conoco tank car
Conoco.
by AMS, framed narrow gauge tank car. Well, if you haven't been over to the channel, pop on over to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, here comes the blue opportunity. Are we ready?
Of course.
Zoink! Blue button right there. Well, we're not sure how you found this movie on the internet, and we hope you didn't find it boring. And we will see you here on Sunday as we go driving around and finding stuff.
Oh, yeah.
See you then.
We'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.